Thinking. The talking of the soul with itself. One of the penalties for refusing to participate in politics is that you end up being governed by your inferiors. Music is a moral law. It gives soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and charm and gaiety to life and to everything. Opinion is the medium between knowledge and ignorance. Love is a serious mental disease. The beginning is the most important part of the work. Good people do not need laws to tell them to act responsibly, while bad people will find a way around the laws. The first and greatest victory is to conquer yourself. To be conquered by yourself is of all things most shameful and vile. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. To love rightly is to love what is orderly and beautiful in an educated and disciplined way. For a man to conquer himself is the first and noblest of all victories. Courage is knowing what not to fear. We are twice armed if we fight with faith. People are like dirt. They can either nourish you and help you grow as a person, or they can stunt your growth and make you wilt and die. Human behavior flows from three main sources: desire, emotion, and knowledge. A good decision is based on knowledge and not on numbers. A hero is born among 100, a wise man is found among 1,000, but an accomplished one might not be found even among 100,000 men. Democracy is a charming form of government, full of variety and disorder, and dispensing a sort of equality to equals and unequals alike. There are two things a person should never be angry at: what they can help, and what they cannot. The measure of a man is what he does with power. The empty vessel makes the loudest sound. When men speak ill of thee, live so as nobody may believe them. At the touch of love everyone becomes a poet. Ignorance, the root and stem of all evil. Music is the movement of sound to reach the soul for the education of its virtue. Knowledge without justice ought to be called cunning rather than wisdom. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Astronomy compels the soul to look upwards and leads us from this world to another. Death is not the worst that can happen to men.